Hi everyone! Renata here from Crafty Renata. Welcome back to my channel. Summer is coming to an end soon. We didn't really get much of a summer here in Belgium though. We had some good days here and there, but I didn't get to swim in the pool all that much, which I'm really sad about. Who knows, maybe we'll still get a couple of nice days in September where I could swim. Probably not, but hopefully. But anyway, this means it is time to show you some of my summer favorites. I don't have a whole lot of things, but I thought I would share them anyway because some of you might be interested, so let's get to it. The first thing I'm going to show you is not new from this summer, but I have been loving it ever since and I've been using it so much, especially also this summer. It's my go-to eyeshadow palette at the moment, and it's from I Heart Revolution, or I Love Revolution, and it's the chocolate cherry eyeshadow palette. I actually have a couple of these chocolate bar eyeshadow palettes from I Heart Revolution, and I love all of them. I think the quality is really nice, the colors are really nice, and this packaging is so cute and gorgeous. Their other stuff is really cute too, but I just really like this. And this is a chocolate cherry eyeshadow palette. I didn't clean the mirror, but I'm not gonna flash you with it because I don't want to blind you. So there's a big mirror, which I personally don't use, but other people might. I have removed the plastic thing with the names on it, which if I wouldn't have removed it, my mirror would be clean, but yeah, it just falls out anyway. And these are the colors. I love, love, love all of these shades. These are really shades I tend to reach for a lot. And it smells so good. All of these eyeshadows smell insanely good. They smell like cherry and delicious. I just sniff it all the time, and when you're putting it on, it smells like cherry too, and I just love that. And every one of their palettes actually has a different scent, but this is my favorite scent so far, the cherry. I love cherry, and these colors, stunning, absolutely beautiful. I really like this palette a lot. This is something I did buy new this summer, and I have been obsessed with it. And if you thought I was obsessed with lip balms before, I'm even more obsessed with this. I even really convinced my sister to buy one because I can't stop putting it on. I put it on multiple times a day. I love it so much. And it's the Essence Lip Care Booster Lip Serum with peach oil. I can't really explain it. It has a brush applicator. It's not really an oil. It's not a lip balm either. It's not a gloss. It's something in the middle of all of those things. It just feels so nice and moisturizing on your lips, and it gives them a nice shine. It makes them look really nice, and it smells so good. It smells like peach, obviously. This stuff is great. It really makes my lips feel so moisturized, and it just makes them feel really nice, and it's so nice and moisturized. I'm gonna put some on later. This is actually my second bottle. My first one isn't empty yet, but I already bought a second one because this is one of these things that is probably a limited edition. I'm not sure. It doesn't say, but these types of things, they're often a limited edition, especially from Essence. And then you love it and you can never find it again, and that sucks. So at least I have another bottle for if my other one is empty. And then something else that's for sure limited edition, but I do think they still sell it at the moment, but it might just be till end of summer, I'm not sure. It's the Tahiti Fruity Pleasure Shower Gel. I really like Tahiti shower gels. There's just something about them. But this one, first of all, this packaging, so cute with all of the fruits on it. I'm a sucker for things like that. It smells so good. It's with passion fruit and mandarin, and that's actually a much better combination than it sounds like. It smells so good. It really smells tropical. It just almost brings me back to Bali. Oh my gosh. Yeah. we didn't get much of a summer, but this made it feel like it was summer. When you shower with this, it's just a real pleasure, a fruity pleasure. And speaking of fruity pleasures, this is, look at the packaging. First of all, how cute is that? It's from Catrice and it's a lip balm, but it's not just a colored lip balm, it actually stains your lips and it gives it a very sheer, red, transparent, glossy look. It makes your lips look super juicy and it's a watermelon. It's the 010 I Carried a Watermelon. Get that reference? I sure do. No? Dirty Dancing! How can you not know that? I love that movie. It's been one of my all-time favorites. Anyway, watermelon lip balm. It really hydrates your lips. It really moisturizes them. It feels so nice and glossy. It looks incredibly beautiful. And it has a lovely watermelon scent, which is great for summer. I loved that. And it's not just a fragrance oil or anything. It's actually a watermelon seed oil that they use, which is awesome. Something that's not specifically for summer, but I use all the time. It's bath salt and it's from Kneipp. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. It's the Kneipp Arnica Active bath salts. This is great for your muscles. So good. I have a lot of issues with my muscles and this is one of the things that is really, really helpful. Arnica is awesome. And the people I've recommended it to, they love it as well. One thing I will say, it's probably just me, but I do want to warn you because, you know, they say to use about 3/4 of this lid to put that much bath salts in your bathtub. But I find that I'm better off with like 1/3. So about 1/3 is more than enough for me. Because otherwise what happens is my butt and the backs of my legs and my back, and it all gets really sore. It's almost like it feels like it's burning. Even when I make sure there's absolutely no bath salts left on the bottom of the tub or anything. So what I do is I pour some in the lid. I'm not gonna do it now, but I pour some in the lid and then I actually hold it underneath the running water because that helps it dissolve quicker. And I also don't use as much as they say because maybe it's just my skin that's kind of sensitive to it, but for me, using the amount that they say you should use causes a burning sensation that's so bad that you can't stay in the water anymore. It's that bad and it's like really red and irritating and everything, so you don't want that. You know, you go in the bath with this to alleviate your muscle pain. The last thing you want is to come out of the bathtub with burnt skin. So, but if you just use a little less, then it should be fine. At least it is for me. But I love this stuff. It's a lifesaver. And then last but not least, I hope I haven't shown this yet in a previous video, but this has been my go-to mascara for a while. So I do want to show you guys because I love this stuff. It's the Essence I Need a Miracle Volumizing Strengthening Mascara with Lash Tinting Complex, which I don't know what they mean by that. I mean, obviously you get color on your lashes when you put the mascara on, but every mascara is like that, except if it's clear mascara, obviously. Do they mean that it actually dyes your lashes or something? So that when you take the makeup off, your lashes are still darker? I wouldn't know because I have dark lashes. My lashes are really dark as they are, so I wouldn't notice if they got darker with this. You might think, oh, what can be that special about a mascara? Well, I'm gonna tell you. First of all, I got a little excited there. Let me tell you what's so awesome about this. Well, first of all, it really separates your lashes, which is great. It makes them look really nice. You can even just with one layer, it already looks really nice and natural. You can build it up to make it more dramatic, which is awesome. But it doesn't clump, also very important. I feel like the formula is sort of thin. I'm not gonna say watery, but if it's, I don't know, it's just more, well, you can't really tell, but oh, by the way, this is the brush. I love this brush, this rounded brush that's a little thicker on the outsides. Awesome. That gives you a really nice effect on your lashes. But yeah, the formula is a little thinner and it glides on really well. But here's where this is very different than any other mascara I have ever tried. This mascara does not harden your lashes at all. Every other mascara I have ever used makes your lashes hard, like you put hairspray on them or something. This, they're completely soft, like you have nothing on. I absolutely love that, because that's something that really bugs me with other mascaras, that after a while it just starts annoying me. If you know, you can feel the mascara weighing your lashes down. I love that my lashes are just nice and soft still, even though I have mascara on. It's just a much better feeling, and this is my go-to mascara. If I could never ever try another mascara in my life, I would be fine with that as long as I can get this one. If you feel like it, let me know in the comments below what your personal summer favorite was. I don't mean out of this video, although you can let me know that too, of course. But your personal favorite, something you've been using a lot this summer and that you really, really liked, I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon with my next video. Bye! Back to my channel. Zoveel stof overal. Ah, dat is konijnenhaar. Dat is omdat er nu konijnen boven zitten. Ja, dat is dat. Ik ga weer niezen, hè. Be interested in seeing. Oh, I should have cleaned my mirror.